We are back. Today we got Zach back in the studio. How are we, mate?
Great to be here.
Almost didn't make it. What happened? You messaged me like an hour before we were due to start. And
You'd think living a kilometre down the road would make me one of the easiest guests to get, but I do seem to be one of the hardest. I had a dentist appointment at 4:30, so if you hear some S's and F's coming off a little wrong, that's what's going on.
You do sound better than you did before.
Yeah.
You sent me a voice recording. I'm gonna play it.
It's
because you messaged me at 6 o'clock. Leaving dentist now, so get home 6:30. I have something to eat. It should be there 7ish. And then I get this voice memo. I'm like, oh no, what's happened here?
I am hoping that the mouth numbness wears off, because otherwise I'm going to be talking like this the whole time.
Yeah. Still slightly in that mode as well. Cannot feel the right side of my mouth at all. It's not a stroke if you're watching.
Yeah, people are going to start calling the ambulance. That's all right. You're here. That's all that matters.
Made it. Yeah.
We tried calling you last.
Yep. That's another Zach organisation.
Because we had the all-host extravaganza last week.
Yep.
It was just me. I was just ringing all the hosts. I knew you had a busy day, but you were one of two hosts to not answer.
Yeah. I was available as well. I was sitting around waiting.
You were one of the only person I know to use this feature on a phone. What was it?
So I have a pretty strict bedtime set on my phone. So at 8 o'clock, my phone goes into bedtime mode, and I don't get any calls or notifications, and it doesn't make sounds. So I put my phone down. I messaged, said, "Yep, I'm good to go." That was at like 7:50.
Yeah.
Waited like.
And I was literally like 7:58.
Yeah. And I'm like sitting there like.
I replied so quick as well. It was 8:01.
Where's the call? I was watching TV, like phone's upside down, which is another bad habit George fucking hates. So just sit the phone down like that. And then no call. I'm like, oh, well, he mustn't have needed me. Like, all good.
So I
went to bed.
I've never put that on. Will that just nothing come up on your phone?
Yeah, you just get nothing. It's just like a black screen and it says like bedtime, basically.
And that's all right, because I knew you had a big day anyway, because you drove to Port Augusta that day to get a new car. What happened to the old car? Time to go?
Oh, it got rear-ended twice in a week.
Your fault?
No, twice in 10 days. No, no.
Your fault or theirs?
Rear-ending, it's never your fault.
No, of course not.
So I pull up, like we work like this real long day, and then we're leaving work, turn at like this intersection at Main North Road. Yeah. And a guy I work with absolutely reams me, like just takes me out, and then so I'm like, oh fuck, and then I've got to take the car down to get repaired, to the crash repairs. I'm like, George, you drive behind me because like my brake lights don't work. It's like, it's pretty bad sight. Like you just drive behind me. We get to the intersection of Heaps and Curtis Road, and George fucking bang.
So they're both by people you knew.
Yeah, both by people. Yeah.
What was your workmate's excuse? Was he just not watching?
No, he was just like, I was not looking. Sorry. he was looking at oncoming and just boom, I had to stop for the oncoming that he was looking at.
And what was your girlfriend's excuse?
George, just a lot of sorries. She could see I turned, like, got out of the car, and I've just gone, what the fuck? And immediate like, oh. So she's tried to blame you for having no brake lights. Yeah, she probably could actually get out of it if you not went to the police.
So what, you've ended up with two smashed up cars.
Yeah, so there's a weird one for the insurance. So hopefully,
a hard one to explain.
CGU aren't watching. I just didn't talk. I didn't talk about the second one.
Yeah, hopefully they're not listening. So what'd you buy? What'd you get?
I got a ASX.
Oh yeah, that's all right.
Yeah.
You said before you do live just a kilometre down the road, probably less actually.
Yeah, actually less.
You've been here for a few months now.
Yes.
You still enjoying the area?
Yeah. Daylight between where we used to live in here, the old what is it, Andrews Farm, Davern Park, sort of
across the other side of the expressway.
Yeah, exactly.
It just tails off a little bit there.
Big difference.
But the only downside about over here is we touched on it last time was the bakery.
Oh,
the post office.
You know what? I changed my address, and I'm waiting for the little sticker to come.
Yeah.
But the issue is it goes to that bakery, and they still don't say it. They claim they haven't got it, but like they have to have. Like,
I know. You're telling me. We've talked about this bakery post office on here for ages. So it's glad to have someone that can finally relate. But
It's shambles.
there has been an update
Is there? Well,
at the there's a few updates. So you know how you go in and they just kind of spread the everyone's packages
just wherever
behind the bar near like the donuts and stuff. And then, but the big ones will be like near the vending machine near the door.
Yep, near the door.
Where how big is it? Yeah, you swing the door open and all the big ones
all
are
the
there.
packages, yeah.
Someone tripped over one of the big packages. so I don't know what it was. If it was something. Anyways, they had a whinge.
Yep.
And now there's no big packages allowed to be next to the door.
So where do they go?
So if you get a big package, they'll go there and they'll say, oh, no, it's too big. Then they get sent to the Elizabeth post office now.
Get I can't handle that. That's like, you know what I heard? Is it true the reason we don't get the packages is because a postie got hit by a truck?
I've not heard this.
That's apparently, George was just telling me one of her clients told her that that's why, because there was mail here. Like, obviously, it's a pretty big area. Like the bakery is a post office, like, because we don't have a post office. So they used to deliver mail. And apparently, like a postie got hit by a building vehicle in the new estate here, and that's why we've got this situation. So now we've got 2 accidents that ruining our lives.
Well, I also heard that we're still 5 years away from actually getting post to our door.
I bought a letterbox. I got to go refund
all
it.
these people spent their money on letterboxes.
Fuck me.
And
that's ridiculous. I can't wait 5 more years.
Something else I want to touch on.
Yep.
People might remember Run Month from last year.
Yes.
You said you quietly participated without actually contributing last year.
I did run quite a lot, but...
for those who weren't around last year, Run Month was October or November last year, I can't remember. Me and Jared were aimed to run 200 Ks for Movember for the month.
Yep.
And what we also did was get the listeners to send their kilometres in.
Yep.
And tally them up. We tally them up daily with our kilometres. We hit the 200 kilometre mark. Yep.
Nice.
Successful.
Very
and I
nice.
reckon we got about 1,500. Oh, no, actually, I can't remember how many listener kilometres we had, but we raised $1,500 in the end for Movember.
Huge. Very nice.
Great. Good stuff by us. And Run Month 2.
We're back.
We're announcing it.
Run Month.
You're going to jump on board for this one.
Yes. I had so this came about because I've been growing my hair long for quite a while.
Yes.
And I am quite over it. So I was saying to a few people, like, maybe we can shave my head for a bit of charity or something.
Yep.
And I got told a pretty firm no from my wife at home.
Really?
Yeah, just got some events coming up that maybe a bald head won't be any good for. And you know what, that's fair enough. So I thought now I've sort of committed to a bit of charity work.
Yeah.
I had to
So you
find
have to do
something else to otherwise
okay.
my conscience will be in overdrive.
And
So
people might remember you did do the marathon at the start of the year. So running is in your forte.
love a run.
And you messaged me, you said, Run Month, if you're going to bring it back, I want to be involved.
Yep.
And you
So-
came with a new charity, new idea. What's going on?
So I found this thing in my search for a charity to clear my conscience. I found the Royal Flying Doctor Service Oceans to Outback.
Whoa.
Mouthful, especially with this dentist mouth. So what it is you pick a distance basically for the month of October.
Yep.
They've got a few preset distances in there, which is the amount of Ks that we have to fly to do this or, whatever. Or you can pick your own, which is probably what I'm going to suggest. And then you pick your amount that you want to raise. So for example, here, if you raise $1,000, that's what it costs for a vacuum mattress, a medical device used for immobilized patients, blah, blah. So,
That's all right.
Yeah, that sort of stuff. So what I'm sort of proposing, what I'm thinking,
Yes.
if you said you did 200 in last year's Run Month, I'm
Yep.
thinking we do something similar. Maybe we aim for 200. What is that? That's 50 a week.
Yeah. I'm happy to up it.
Well, here's what I'm thinking though. So if we go 50 a week, right?
Yeah.
We're doing, what's that, 5, 10Ks or, something like that. That's what it breaks down to, right?
Yeah.
In the last week, we just ran a marathon. We have the Heaps About Nothing marathon.
Whoa.
Yeah.
at once.
Yeah. 42, just bang, go out and do a marathon. You save it
Jesus
for the last week.
Christ.
Thoughts?
Whoa.
You get listeners in.
I'm not sure anyone that I know has a marathon in them.
Nah, they'll come to the party.
All right. Well, we'll see how the month goes. How many Ks are we going to aim for all up?
Well, that's what. Well, That's up to you. Because I was set on this marathon thing. I'm thinking like, imagine like last day of the October
to get it.
You got to do the 42. Like you haven't done any running during the week, so you have to do the 42.
Yes.
Otherwise, you're not hitting your goal. You fail.
All right. So we'll set it up X amount of Ks, but then you have to do the final 42
as a marathon, like on the Saturday or whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, final Saturday.
So if we did 200.
Yeah, so that's 50 a week.
That was between two of us, though.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Right. Okay, I'm seeing the hesitancy here now.
Yeah.
That's quite a lot. That's double.
So
what about then? What about 42 a week? So you're doing a marathon a week.
Yes. How many is that a day?
You break it up the first 3 weeks, and then the last week you just go do a marathon.
Okay, 42.
I think it's 42.8.
I thought it was 0.8.
Whatever.
Oh, you've run it.
I think it was 0.2.
Divide by 4.
So you're going, yeah.
Wait.
No, you want
No, I don't.
Divide by 7. So it's only 6 Ks a day.
All right,
so
6 Ks a day. Yeah, that's doable.
That's like, and then bang, last day.
How many Ks was that for again? A marathon
42,
a week.
Yeah. A marathon a week, but you break up the first 3, and then the last week, no runs, get cherry
So
right.
that's 171 each.
Yep.
To times 2. It's 342.
Yep.
So that's a fair big up from
That's huge.
the previous one.
Yeah.
So that's impressive. So if that doesn't get people to donate.
Exactly.
And
you're
so
doing
while
it
we're
like,
doing this, people can donate on there as well, similar to last year's
Exactly, and
setup.
they can set up their own thing. I think I saw on there you can set up like a team one.
Okay. So then we can do a similar thing.
Yeah.
So we're going to count listener Ks as well this year?
Yeah. You'd have something like that in there. Thoughts?
I like it.
Yeah?
I like it.
In for the marathon?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, well, if I do, a marathon a week, like all up, but then give myself that last week off to
just get
the body right,
yep.
and then on that last day, just hit it, bang.
And I'm coming from, I haven't really been running either since my marathon, so we're coming from a very similar starting point.
We're 5 weeks away. No.
Yeah.
No, that's okay.
But those first 4 weeks are basically like building blocks. First 3 weeks, building blocks up to the marathon.
That's all right. We'll get it done. So I'm wrapping up footy soon. It'll be perfect timing. We'll count listener Ks. So if you remember last year, you might have been here, you might have been not. We'd got you to go for a run, send it in to the Instagram, and we'd tally it up, and we'd post it as well.
Yep.
And we ended up matching. We ended up donating. So we ended up having 500 Ks or whatever, and we did 20 cents to the dollar. 20 cents to the kilometre.
Yeah, right.
We'll have a look. We'll have a look at doing something like that again.
Yep.
I'll dig deep because I can claim it all on tax. I claimed more donations than I actually did last year, so I got money to burn.
Fuck yeah!
And
huge.
Yeah. Happy with that? Is there anything else?
Yep, done. I'm in. I like the sounds of it. Hear more from us later.
I just got an email from someone from a party game if they want us to promote them. I won't say who.
Yeah, talk money before you say it, because then they've got the promotion.
I'm starting to sell out lately.
Oh yeah, I love that.
I've got 3.
What are you doing this for?
I've got 3 on the go that I'm waiting on replies for. So
as we spoke about last time I was here, some of that sweet moolah has got to flick my way when you make it big. So
we could be in the if all these deals come through.
Hitting the green.
We could be in the green. When you're on last, a couple of months ago, you revealed that when we had our first podcast idea, you said
years ago.
You said you really wanted to squeeze a lot of movie reviews in. You thought that would be
we were going to be auteurs.
That'd be something that we'd be good at for some reason.
Yep.
So I thought, you know what? Let's do it today.
Absolutely no knowledge of film behind us.
That's okay. That's half. That's
everyone,
the
isn't it? That's the audience.
We actually get the proper movie reviewers.
Exactly. Yeah.
And,
because those.
You always do the opopposite of what they say.
Yeah.
I always read one and go,
I didn't think that.
One star out of 5. I'm going to go see that now.
Yeah.
Because it's always like that on Rotten Tomatoes. If it's really high rated.
Well, it has high user or whatever viewer score.
Yeah, they're usually the opposite.
Review score. Yeah. That's always the way.
So we're the experts. So you listen to us.
100%.
Oppenheimer.
Oh.
Did you go and see this?
Yes.
Can I get your general thoughts on it?
I loved it.
Yeah?
Yeah. Just, I was very surprised that a 3-hour movie of nothing. Like to be honest, not a lot happened. It was a lot of just chatting in boardrooms. With,
Yes.
like, you know, science dudes. But I was pretty entertained the whole way through. I didn't find myself, you know, dozing off or anything. What about yourself?
Yeah, there was a lot of men talking.
A lot of men talking.
If I was to put it, because it was like 2 movies worth, I was trying to think of like a comparison.
Yep.
And it was like the first half was just like nerds talking, and the second half was sort of a court case, not in a court.
Yep.
It'd be like if you merged, say, The Theory of Everything with A Few Good Men.
Yep. Yeah, I can see. Yeah, just heaps of talking.
Just heaps of talking. See, I didn't mind it too much because it had Cillian Murphy, Tommy Shelby from
Killed
Peaky Blinders. So I liked him. So I was just going to watch it anyway.
Bit of a horn dog, that guy.
Yeah. Sex scene. Did you love the sex scene?
Oh,
Florence Pugh.
Just out of nowhere. The one in the courtroom, that just took me back a little.
I watched something today. It popped up on TikTok. It was like this girl. She was like seriously like talking to the camera, and she's like, I went with my boyfriend, and what we do when we go out for a movie, anytime something like that happens, he just puts his head on her shoulder.
Oh, no.
Yeah. And they were so serious about it as well.
I think I've seen that TikTok, actually.
Oh, no, I'm going to have to find it and I'll repost it on our socials. And I was like, oh my God.
Imagine
if
being
that's
like
not
that.
a red flag.
Yeah, exactly.
Get away.
Being
get
that
away.
possessive, yeah. Can't believe.
But yeah.
General...
I thought it was okay. I did enjoy it. The big boom was nice.
You jump? The
really.
sound get you? Because I was prepared for a big boom.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there like hands like, because like, I don't know about you, but the cinema was fucking like...
Yeah.
It was
I noticed
loud.
that at the start when I think they showed the boom at the start, sort of, and you could feel it like rumbling. We didn't make it into the Titan Lux. We were just in the regular premium.
Yeah.
So I wonder if maybe I was in the Titan Lux, it might have been a bit better.
Mixed a bit better, yeah. But yeah, I'm prepared for this massive bang, and then there's nothing like quiet, and I'm like, let my guards down, and then boom.
Yeah.
Fucking.
I was impressed. Gabby, not so much.
No, yeah, George. I don't think she looked up from her phone once. Like.
Oh, really? Just the whole time, just sat there.
Oh, Florence Pugh came on the screen.
It's like, oh, that's something
and then
interesting.
back to...
Yeah. So for those. We didn't really explain it. It is just a movie about someone building a bomb and then getting yelled at for it after.
Yeah, feeling bad about doing it, but not really saying he felt bad.
Yeah. So I reckon we got about to maybe an hour in. He's starting to build this bomb.
Yeah.
And then
that's how long it takes for the bomb.
Yeah, this is before they even starts trying to build the bomb. And Gabby looks at me and goes, when is something going to happen? And I'm going, I can see what you're getting at here.
It is a dude's movie, isn't it? I don't know. Do you have this? I have this weird like enjoyment of watching like YouTube history videos.
Yeah.
I think it's a dude thing. Like
I'm like that on geography videos.
Yeah.
I'll do the same like weird map videos.
Yeah. And like
Gabby will come in and be like, what the fuck are you watching?
Yeah.
Can I just watch Shameless for the 8th time?
It's always the history of like World War II or like the Cold War, and I'm so hooked. So it's right up my alley, but it's a guy thing for sure.
One thing that kind of threw me off was he's building this bomb, right?
Yep.
Biggest bomb known to man.
Huge.
It's going to kill a lot of people.
Oh, yeah.
And here he is, bang, bang, making it away, happy as Larry. And then they come and grab the bomb and take it away, and they go drop it and kill millions of people. And then he goes to himself,
shouldn't have done that. Maybe I shouldn't.
Jeez. Am I a bad person?
Yeah, it didn't come to after. Hey, really hit him hard.
So I just wonder whether it could have been when he was building the town or...
Maybe like when they saw
when he was building
test.
the first test
maybe like
of the
seeing
bomb.
how big it is going to be. Oh, geez, I don't know.
I don't know. I think he was a bit conflicted, and because he showed at the start he was a good person. I just don't know why it didn't dawn on him that building the biggest bomb known to man probably wasn't really morally correct.
He was just completely like, I think they all bought into that like, got to beat the Nazis thing, which is like, fair enough, you know. It would have been quite bad if they got it, but
they did beat
once
them.
And then
he just kept going along, having a good old time.
Gone, I don't know. Yeah, that's maybe pulled the pin. Like,
or is it also another boy thing that just blowing stuff up's quite fun?
Big bomb. big boom. He's just loving it.
Like you always see
Just
those
him and the
videos on
boys.
TikToks, like boy videos, and it's just like someone dropping a rock off a bridge
Yeah,
and
yeah,
watching
yeah.
a big
Or
splash.
down the stairs. You've been watching
Oh,
those? They fucking hooked me in.
They're just jars of
Yeah,
paint
of just anything.
and just marbles going down.
Imagine cleaning that up, but fuck, I love
That's
watching
right.
it.
Yeah, I don't have
It's
to.
worth it.
How many stars we given Oppenheimer?
I'll give it 4.5.
Whoa.
I like I said, big YouTube history loser. So
Yeah.
it's right up my alley. You?
Yeah, probably 4.
4?
4.
Guy movie.
Gabby can't be here, but she gives it a 1.
1. Yeah.
So she fell asleep. Oh, as I was saying before, she fell asleep. And
don't blame
you know
her.
when someone next to you is just so angry and you can just feel it radiating off you?
And it lessens your enjoyment. You probably
Yeah.
would have had a 4.5. You sure?
Maybe. So
by
I'm
yourself.
watching the movie and like kind of watching her. I'm like, oh, please be like
Especially, like-
entertaining. Please like
Yeah.
do something cool in this
Yeah.
bit. Even though I find it already entertaining. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, fucking punch him or something.
It's like when you show someone like, oh, have a look at this TikTok or whatever.
Yeah.
It's heaps funny, and they're
And it's
watching
just
it
dumb.
dead face.
It's like, oh, maybe you had to be there.
It's the longest like 30 seconds of your
Yeah,
life.
I'll give it a 4 stars. Gabby will give it a 1 star.
I don't think George saw enough to even rate it. So.
Moving on, Barbie.
Oh,
Have you seen Barbie?
I have seen Barbie. Yeah.
See, I haven't seen Barbie, so I'm
Haven't?
going to need you to sell it to me.
You know what? I fucking loved it.
Whoa.
I big fan. Is genuinely funny. Like,
Okay.
like big laughs. And it wasn't just like the other 30, 15-year-old girls in the cinema that were laughing. It was like,
It's not like how you watch, say, How I Met Your Mother or Friends, where you have the laugh
no
track.
laugh track. No, it was genuine laughs.
It's sort of laugh track sort of makes you laugh. So
Yeah.
you didn't hear those laughs and
No.
felt like you had to laugh
No.
yourself.
It was funny. I thought so anyway. I'm not a very anti. Those people that are like, oh, it's anti men. I didn't quite see it, but
that was one of my questions. Was it a sexist movie?
No,
Because that's what's been keeping me away from seeing it. I'm not sure if I can
There's
subject
a lot of
myself
that.
to
I saw that Ben Shapiro one. He got rinsed. So that was pretty funny.
He's always getting rinsed, though. Margot Robbie, how is she?
Yeah, very good. Very good.
Big
Yeah,
Margot Robbie fan?
Yeah, she's great. Ryan Gosling.
Yep.
He killed it.
He was all right.
Funny as
As
fuck.
Ken.
The dream bod. Yeah.
Yep.
Actually looks like Ken.
Will Ferrell, he was in it, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. People were saying, "Wow, he was great," but I don't know.
Not into
He
him?
was barely in it. Like, he was there for 5 minutes.
Oh, I remember the thing coming out a few weeks before Barbie came out that Amy Schumer was almost going to be
Yeah, I didn't see that.
Barbie instead of Margot Robbie.
Now that would have been some hot garbage.
would you still have seen it if Amy Schumer was Barbie? And how do you reckon it would have gone?
I probably still would have seen it. Just morbid curiosity. It wouldn't have been as good though. I don't think they would have quite hit the same, funny notes.
We've spoken about Amy Schumer a bit on this show.
Big fan in a positive way, I would think.
No, I don't think. I think it was in a segment of like worst comedians ever.
Yeah, right.
You're not
up
a
there.
fan yourself?
No. Every joke is just a bit of my pussy.
Yeah. She
There's
loves
that.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's the whole subsection of female comedians that's just based around my pussy,
Yeah.
my pussy.
Yeah,
Come on,
lots of
no one wants to see your pussy.
would be a lot of dudes that are just like my dick
Yeah,
on the
true.
on the other side.
True, yeah, it's very
That-
true.
Maybe that's my anti-men agenda. coming in.
Yeah, that is you. How many stars were given Barbie?
I would give Barbie probably the same as Oppenheimer.
4.5.
Yeah, very
Whoa.
very different movie. I mean, it's made like $1 billion. It's
Has it already?
yeah. It's
You see,
cracked-
like
it's
their
cracked $1 billion.
marketing, they've spent like $500 million on marketing alone.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. It was fucking everywhere.
So they've made their money. Anything
Yeah.
else about it you liked?
I can't not without like spoiling it because you're obviously going to see it one day.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
No, I'm probably not. I'm not.
Maybe you have a daughter one day, and
Yeah,
you
but
wanna
I'm
watch
not.
Barbie.
But my memory is so bad. You could tell me anything,
true.
and I'll like.
Nah, I don't know. It's worth a see. It's
all
worth
right,
it.
I'll put that on my radar. The other one I had down, we suggested we might have seen it, but we didn't. You didn't see this one. The Meg 2 is also in cinemas.
I almost just got you to see it. I probably had no intention of seeing it unless we went together. I was probably never actually going to do that one.
Did you see the Meg 1?
No, I haven't even seen.
I
the
went
Meg
and saw the Meg 1.
one. Yeah, how was it?
in cinema. I think
See, that would have been like so bad it's good, right?
I think it might have been a little bit better because it's on the big screen. You got the big sharks. I think
Dumb fun.
just a better version of Jaws.
Yeah, better. Ooh. Controversial.
I haven't seen Jaws, so I wouldn't know.
Some people would say masterpiece. So Meg better.
So I think I might go see the Meg too.
I'll come with you because I suggested it. I will actually come with you for that.
Or should I see Barbie?
No, go see Barbie. Go see better yourself.
Better myself.
Better
You're saying
yourself.
I'm
Yeah,
not.
yeah.
Fair enough. How many more Megs do you reckon they could make? Do you reckon they could outdo?
forever, couldn't they?
Do you reckon they could outdo Fast and the Furious?
Oh fuck yeah! We go Megs to the moon and shit like that.
Electric Megaloo. You went to Perth not long ago. We revealed on our last ran the marathon over there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you messaged me when we're talking about the running a mara, and I'm like, who the fuck's Mara? Like, is this? It's running lingo. It's one of these guys.
Welcome. Yeah, that'll be you in a month.
There will be. You're in obviously Western Australia. Yep. Did you notice anything about Western Australians versus South Australians? Were they nicer or a bit meaner over there? Was it any different?
They have this
culturally,
maybe culturally, like SA, we kind of there's a bit of like, isn't SA's kind of shit. You know, like we on the down low, like we they fucking love Perth though.
Yeah,
they fucking stan Perth.
I've noticed that like someone from Western Australia will tell you they're from
Western Australia
they are
is.
from Western Australia, whereas you could meet someone from Adelaide, someone there which you'd have no idea because they wouldn't say anything.
Exactly.
You just notice our shit accents.
Like the first thing I said, like going into the city of Perth, I was like, it kind of reminds me a bit of Melbourne.
Yeah.
Don't do that because they take great offence. It's better than Melbourne.
Because for a while there, they wanted to become another country.
They wanted to be their own, independence.
How many? So what? Been WA? Have you done every state in Australia? How many have you been to?
Haven't been to NT or New South Wales actually.
Where did you find was the rudest people?
I reckon that'd have to be like because I've been to Queensland, but only the Gold Coast, so that's a certain subsect,
because those people probably aren't even from there.
Exactly, so it'd have to be that, I would think, just
rudeness.
Yeah, because like also the locals that live there are a certain particular breed of like multi-millionaire, like probably sold drugs to get their sort of, characters.
Because the rudest Australian cities came out this week.
Oh, was that close?
Hey?
Was I close?
I'll give you a chance to go. Give me a top 5.
All right.
And they're not just capital cities; they're just random cities as well.
Right.
Just throw a few around, and I'll let you have a guess, and then I'll tell you how many you.
I reckon so. We're going Gold Coast 1.
Yeah.
Because
you don't have to do any order; just throw 5 cities.
All right. Gold Coast. We're going like Newcastle or something weird because you said it could be not capitals. Perth. Just they fucking love Perth. And then I don't know. I don't even know. Sydney, Melbourne.
All right. I can reveal you got 0 out of 5.
Fuck, really?
Yeah.
What are we classifying as a city here?
Yeah, I think a city technically is anything above 25,000.
Yeah, fuck.
Oh, actually, no, I could be making that up. I don't know. 50,000 maybe. Playford's a city.
That is true, the city of Play. Yeah,
but they're not up there. Anyway, so I got the top 5 rudest Australian cities.
Yep, hit me.
Number 5 is Toowoomba.
Oh, really?
All right, so this is in country Queensland.
Yep.
I don't know a lot about Toowoomba. So I looked it up. I looked up the Wikipedia. One of Queensland's car theft hotspots. So I'd be pretty rude too if my car was going to be stolen any minute.
Yep.
I
think Mawson Lakes just
popped up.
Mawson Lakes is the Adelaide car theft hotspot. Did you know that? Yeah.
Probably because it's the big train station.
Exactly.
And
like nicer car, like it's a nicer-ish area.
A lot of mosquitoes there.
Mozzie Lakes.
Yeah.
Fuck, living there.
But to be fair to them, once I do this thing sometimes where I drive somewhere and I just leave my car there for like a week.
Yeah.
Sometimes at like
it's called a bender.
Yeah, true. But I did this once at the Mawson Lakes train station, and I was like, "This car is gone."
Yeah.
And I got there. It was like a Friday night to Sunday arvo sort of thing, maybe Monday. Still there.
Fuck. That's either a indictment on your car, not worth. Like maybe there was some nicer.
Maybe
Beamer next to
this
you
is back when they had the Falcon, so maybe I was just parking next some Holdens or
Yeah.
something. So yeah, Toowoomba is number 5.
Yep.
Didn't know a lot about them, but now we've learned don't leave your car there. Number 4, Adelaide.
No. I did no.
4th rudest city. Now this doesn't surprise me because
Really?
I'm a rude prick. And I live here, and I'm pretty.
Driving those stats
a lot
up.
of people are grumpy just about living here.
That's true, actually. Yeah, but I thought it was like you said, like quite punching down.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But we also have the worst drivers in Australia. I think that's pretty.
Oh, really?
Universal.
That's like official.
That's something that's well known. So people are just yelling at each other in the car.
Okay.
I don't know.
That's
It's sad, but that's our town.
It is like, they're like the old, like, Adelaide Crows only have like old fan. Like, we're quite an old state. So maybe it's like a bit of a boomer thing as
very
well.
true.
Like, boomers driving those
I
stats
know,
up.
like, especially like at work, we'll just do like a manie and just like look at the people. And like, the average age here is like 55.
Yeah.
Like, what is going on here?
Yeah. And like, I am a Crow supporter, but they're not wrong. Like,
very true,
everyone
isn't
around
it?
me in my section.
Stereotypes are right for a reason sometimes.
Yeah, exactly.
Number 3, rudest city, Brisbane.
Oh, so it was close.
Yeah.
It was Vegas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
another Queensland entry. I also lived there. So I lived there for 2 years.
Did you?
When I was
Yeah,
really
okay.
young. I was
Right.
really young. I don't really
That's
remember.
where you got it from. And you
But-
brought it here and you ruined
Yeah, so I live in 2 of the 5 rudest cities.
Not a coincidence,
No wonder I'm such a prick. But yeah, every time I've been, you said Queensland straight away.
yeah.
They're a pretty rude bunch. So this might not be too surprising. Number 2, Rockhampton, Queensland.
We're on to something here.
Starting to notice
This
a
place
trend
sucks.
here.
Yeah.
Why are Queenslanders so rude?
Maybe it's so humid.
Is it the humidity
They
getting
just
to
fucking
them?
hate it. Like, they're just angry. Like, I know, it's hot here. You get a bit like, oh, fuck,
I don't
lash out a little bit. It's got to be that, right?
Have you noticed their sun comes up at like 4:30 in the morning?
Yep.
So if I had to wake up that early in the
Exactly,
morning,
yeah.
I'd be getting pretty
farmers
rude
and
as
stuff
well.
should be hating their lives. Yeah.
But number 1,
Mm-hmm.
Bundaberg, Queensland.
Just a shithole, that place. Stay away from Queensland.
So apparently if you just go there, they are the rudest city in Australia.
right.
They will yell at you. So, but this is not too surprising because Bundaberg rum,
Yeah, it does make you angry, doesn't it?
if you drink that, you're going to punch the whole pub.
That's right. Yeah. Fuck.
So maybe we shouldn't be too surprised.
Yeah, that does make sense. Like, it's the what is it? Rum rage.
Rum rage, yeah. 4 out of 5 of the rudest cities are in
Terrible
Queensland.
place. And we take the other one.
And we take the other one, yeah. the 5th city of Queensland, Adelaide.
Yeah.
Facebook Marketplace, price is right. I had a look before. We've only played this once in like almost 3 months, surprisingly.
Shit.
And
you got a big back catalogue to
yeah,
pick from.
people are always sending in. I'm always getting messages like, "Did you see this on Marketplace?" Like, yes. Anything that's fucked up on Marketplace, I've seen it.
all over it.
So you aware how this game works?
Yep. Price is right.
Price is right,
Yep.
but from my Facebook
yep.
Marketplace. I'll show
No
you the picture
copyright.
first. Bit of a little fun mini game. I'll show you the picture and you have to kind of tell me what it is.
Yeah.
And then I'll tell you what it is. No points
Lay
for
it
that.
on me.
And then give you the description. You just got to tell me the price.
Yep.
Just ballpark, very, very vibe based. You don't have to get it bang on, but
Yep.
if you're too far,
Between this
I'll
and this
be able to
sort
tell. Item number 1.
Yep. Hit me.
What do you reckon this is?
So that's a Mr. Potato Head apron, I think. Yeah, that's an apron that you got there, made out of cardboard, I think.
Oh,
Is that
very
made out of
close.
cardboard, you reckon?
Yeah, it is made out of cardboard. They've called it Book Week costume,
Yep.
and it's Mrs. Potato Head.
Oh, sorry.
Mr. Potato Head doesn't have the
I said I
earrings or
liked
the
Barbie.
lipstick. Yeah. Fuck. Do you reckon they can maybe not call it Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head soon? Do you reckon it might just be Potato Heads?
They're going to revoke
the
my
dual
ally
potato
status
heads.
for getting that wrong.
How much are you paying for Book Week costume, Mrs. Potato Head?
You're not selling that, are you?
I won't say who it is. I'll give you the description. Handmade Mrs. Potato Head costume. It has elastic straps and is worn like an apron. I'm like,
Oh, yep.
very good. It will fit any size.
I disagree.
I'd like to challenge that.
that was a grown woman wearing that, wasn't it? You giving that to your kid, saying that's going to fit him?
Collection Athelston, if that's a hint.
You can't be living. That's if you're charging more than $15 for that. I write.
Is that what you want to go with?
Yeah, 15. Lock it in.
He's got it. Bang on.
Yes.
We don't get too many bang-ons.
That's good. Because, like, it's cardboard. Like,
it's literally cardboard.
What are you charging
It's literally cardboard. All right. I hit one when we played this last time, bang on. It was like 1,200. I was like so happy.
That's a lot more impressive than the $15 cardboard.
So do you reckon that's priced fairly? Are you going to go pick that
No.
up? Or you just
throw that in the bin. What are you doing? I get like inflation's bad, times are hard, but fuck
just come on.
me.
I wouldn't sell anything on Marketplace under $50.
I have a second fridge in our house from when we moved. It didn't fit. It's still there. Just because I can't be fucked chucking it up there.
They're going through selling something, getting someone to come pick it up. That's worth like
people
$100.
Messaging you like constantly.
All right. Item number 2. Mm-hmm. What is this?
A fake $50 note with Bluey on it instead of the person in the middle.
Do you think it's fake, or did the Australian Mint run a?
This is like
Bluey
a Donald Trump bucks. This is Donald Trump bucks.
I must have missed it if there was an official one, so I'm not sure.
I think that would have hit
official.
the news, maybe in circulation a little bit.
Bluey $50 gold note, so it's just a $50
fake note.
I think it might be fake.
It's got to be fake. Otherwise, the price would be $50.
I've never seen one. Well, might be. You never
coins.
know.
Yeah, true.
How much are you paying? There's no description on this one, so we'll get no context. If you wanted context, there isn't any.
They're going to charge more than 50. I'm going to say, 85. I reckon they're going like, it's a $50 like collectible, you know, like the
so
coins.
You think that'd be like minimum, and then they chuck Bluey tax on top.
Yeah,
and
the Bluey tax is
limited
huge.
edition tax.
Yeah.
Well, good news for you. You can pick up a bargain here for $25.
Fucking steal.
Could I interest you in the Bluey $50 note?
Literally doubling your money. If you give that to some unaware cashier, bang.
Yeah, and then they can
Making
sell
money.
It. Yeah, exactly right. All right. 1 from 2. Not so bad. Item number 3.
Is this how to use a Nokia? Is it what? Is that a Nokia like handbook? Give me this.
Just don't swipe it because the price is on the next one.
Share and let your music lead
It's the
way.
box to the actual phone.
Oh, it's an actual it's an old Nokia. It looks like a book.
Like a book, a Nokia book. How to Nokia for beginners.
Yeah, like how to use Nokia. So that's just an old Nokia.
Nokia
is it old
X5.
or is it new?
So if you remember this one.
Oh, yep. Yeah, right.
So it's sort of the slide. So it starts as like just a screen with the
groundbreaking,
buttons,
like back in the day.
and then you'd flick the top up.
Yeah.
So this was after the flip phones.
Yeah.
They brought in the slide.
Huge. Yeah.
So this is a Nokia X501, brand new inbox, unopened.
Ooh, huge.
I think it might have been 2010. Oh no, we've got a description, a big one. The Nokia X5 3G is a
3G?
Symbian smartphone with square-like design, slide-up screen revealing the QWERTY keyboard. The device supports major IM and webmail services. It also offers access to major networking sites, Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, and i5.
That'll look great on there.
I'd
Imagine watching
like to challenge
fucking
that as well.
Facebook videos on that.
The camera is 5 megapixels
5, I
with
think.
LED flash. It has
Moved on
200 megabytes of internal memory and a micro card slot.
One song.
Yeah, one and not like polyphonic either. It's the monotone ones. One of the coolest and quirkiest Nokias released. Challenge that. This September 2010 model is brand new in box, has never been opened. Hard to find. Pink.
Collector's edition. Pink. So Barbie tax.
Yeah, Barbie. So this is good for you.
How
much are you?
It's in my wheelhouse. I might buy it.
How much do you reckon? How much would you pay for this?
I'm going to go 105. Something. It's the pink tax. They're going to say limited edition or like rare.
You haven't chucked enough tax on it.
No, fuck.
This has gone for $550.
500? You can buy yourself an iPhone for that.
But it's a collector's edition. It's pink. It's
that's
Nokia.
not right. How long do you reckon that's been up there for? Like, you know how
Well, you know how once they're up for a while, then they take a bit of the money off.
Yeah,
they
yeah.
put the line through the old price. It was up for $6.50.
No.
So it couldn't interest you in this?
Nah.
All right.
Nah, that's you can't be paying more than 100. It says 3G. I'm pretty sure they've shut off most 3G.
No wonder no one's buying.
SA.
All right. Item number 4. Items.
Oh, multiple.
All right.
Set.
Yes. A set of 4.
Oh, like a Egyptian pharaoh dog statue.
Yes.
That looks quite tall
But
as well.
there's... wrong way. There's 4 of them.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah. If you're into that sort of thing.
Imagine having those out the front of the house.
Yeah, so Gods of Egypt collection. So there must be 4 Egyptian gods. I'm not an expert. You're the history buff. You should know
I
this.
did like Yu-Gi-Oh! And all I know is the sun god Ra or some big Yu-Gi-Oh! fan.
I won't go into it because I might not. I don't know. So this is the price for each.
For each,
Okay,
right.
so lucky I actually read this. The gods demand your attention and they need new homes. Welcome
put some
in,
effort into this.
welcome in one or multiple into your homes. Please copy. Blah, blah, blah. All right, how much just for one?
For one, fuck, that's going to be a lot. I'm going to say...
So how tall would you say that is for people
it looks
listening
like
at home?
almost human
Almost
height. don't you reckon?
human height, I
Like,
reckon.
just
and then
average,
human
5'8",
width. They're
sort
sitting
of.
on. They got the dog like looking like a god on this platform. That's pretty tall.
It looks huge. Like you don't miss them.
Would you put one of these in your lounge room?
No.
Okay.
Hard no. It's got a real night at the museum vibe.
Yeah,
it's
true.
Gonna kill you in your
Ben
sleep.
Stiller.
It's gonna be heaps. I'm gonna say 950
$9.50
each. Have I gone too high?
Too low.
Too low. Fuck.
$1,200.
Oh no. So you want the set? That's setting you back.
So what? 1,200 times 4. What's that?
For
1,800.
yeah. Oh,
Could I tempt you?
that's like your whole landscaping. That's
There's something in. I reckon there'd be a bit of a power move just having all them
4 Egyptian
in your front
gods.
yard.
And maybe like a pyramid as well.
Or
and
like
then a
2
sphinx.
on each side of your driveway, and you just got to like drive into
Yeah, people
it.
do it with like the gargoyles. That's a very particular taste.
Not for me. Not
No.
for me. Not for me. Wow, one more. We're gonna get you another one here. What do we think this is? Oh, it's obvious what this is.
Oh, pinball machine.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
There's
what kind of-
another photo of it. You into your pinball machines?
No, but I know what it looks like at least. I know what it is. I don't know what brand that is.
What year do you reckon you could pin that to?
Oh,
It's
looks
not one of
pretty
the-
80s.
It's not. Yeah, it's not a modern one. I'm not sure if we have a year.
The only
on
pinball
this.
machine I know is the Microsoft. You know, the one you
Pinball
played on
3D,
school.
the purple
Yeah.
one. Yeah, that was sick.
Sick.
Oh, here we go with a year. Godileb. That must be the brand. Not pronounced right.
Cool.
Totem, 1979.
Oh, nearly 80s.
Playfield and back glass in great shape. New LEDs and rubber flippers. Brand new Pascal board. All installed by Rusty.
Thanks, Rusty.
Good work, Rusty.
Cheers, man.
This is from Dover Gardens. I don't know. I don't know what it's like down there.
Wait, do you have where those last ones were, where those pharaohs were from? What kind of area is having 4 Egyptian gods?
Salisbury.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
out.
see that. Yeah.
Checks out.
Stolen.
Yeah, from the museum probably. All right, anyway, pinball machine, it's got to be worth more than an Egyptian god. It's a bit like...
1979.
yeah.
And it's all been topped
say,
up with new
yeah,
rubbers,
collectors,
lights, and it's Rusty that did it. And Rusty's a good. He knows
Rusty knows what he's doing.
He knows his pinball machine.
Good with his flippers. 2,600.
Nah, you're off again. 3,300.
Fuck.
And this is one of those ones that was marked down as well. It was originally at 3,500.
I'm not surprised. Like, you can play pinball, like we said, on the PC for free.
So the market's starting to die down a bit. You know how cars was
cars
going all
were
through the
mental.
roof, but I think random things on marketplace starting to take a dive
The fucking
because
economy is
everyone's going real high at the start and having to chop off a bit.
Yeah.
What would you most be likely to buy out of this? All of this?
Or... No, and I have to pay those prices. There's like no haggling. It's like...
No haggling. I could see you with the phone. Because I feel like you'd be a real.
Well, I don't use the phone like my phone heaps, so
That's
I
what
could
I mean.
be,
You're like,
you know, those real
I'm disconnecting.
contrary.
I'm disconnecting from the world.
I am almost a bit like that with the bedtime and putting it upside down. Probably the phone I could actually get away with using, but a pinball
But
machine.
saying that, the Egyptian gods
Yeah.
in the front yard,
You,
they can't go wrong with a pinball machine.
yeah, you'd actually use it. Is the thing.
Yeah.
Like people come around, you can show it off. I mean, you can show off the Egyptian gods too.
True, very true. That's all I had on that. What did you have? 1.5. I thought you're off to a flying
was
start. And it all went a bit pear shaped there. That's all good.
I specialize in cardboard fucking costumes.
Book week.
Yeah.
I think so. I reckon that'll do. Anything you want to say? You sound a heap better than you did at the start.
Yeah, I can feel. I'm starting to be able to feel my mouth. So play along. See the moment in the pod where I realised I'm not.
I'm not having a
anymore.
stroke.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to say while you're here? Now your mouth works?
Looking forward to run month.
Oh yeah, run month. We'll tidy up the specifics
Put it on socials.
and do something on socials. You got 5 weeks to prepare.
Yep.
We want people to be running every day, just sending these kilometres in.
Oh yeah.
Or just sending us the money. Well, not us the money. We'll set up the website.
Yeah.
What did we
Send
do?
the Royal
200
Flying
200Ks last year. We got a better that. It'd be like 340 or whatever we worked it out.
Yep.
And we raised 1,500.
In a marathon at the end, he said yes.
Yeah, we'll see how we go. And hopefully we'll raise more than 1,500.
Bring
That's what we did.
listeners come along too. We'll pick a day.
Maybe.
We'll do a marathon. No,
Maybe.
we're doing it. Lock it in.
All right, perfect. Anything else?
Nah.
All right, let's get out of here.
You.
All right, cheers for listening. See ya.
Bye.